How you doing, Leo? I'll go ahead and put out a spread for you. Do a Celtic cross. For Leo. King of Swords. You cut something out. Being very logical about a situation. You're learning from experience. Maybe there's a need to look into the details of something. Or maybe you did, and you've made a decision due to it. You're using logic and experience. Crosses you is 8 of Swords in reverse. You're pulling yourself out of being stuck. Stuck by your own, pull yourself, that you were stuck by your own fears and anxieties. And you're pulling yourself out of that stagnancy. And you're being clear-headed. And you were confused before, but you're coming out of that confusion and you're starting to see things very clearly. Maybe there is people around that try to confuse you, gaslight you, hide things from you. And something that you didn't see before came to light about that. Foundation, King of Pentacles. Possibly has to do with an earth sign. The causes of your situation. Your needs plus your subconscious desires. Now, your subconscious desires, your general foundation is that you want to be your own boss, Leo. You want to be kind of the captain of your own ship. And you're seeing all the resources that you have around you, or that could potentially, that you could use into building something for yourself. Something like a new business or a new passion project. Something that you could possibly start something new using your own talents. Possibly you weren't very confident about what you had to offer, but now you're starting to become more clear-headed and you're starting to be more resourceful with the gifts that you were given. Past. Now, I believe past is that you wanted balance. Or you needed balance. Perhaps you had a very chaotic environment. You had a lot of issues or people around that caused a lot of issues and drama. You were trying to do too many things at once, too many responsibilities, but there was a need for balance, and possibly, you know, your guardian angel came in and brought the balance in for you. Perhaps it was your own recognition of that need for balance. Because you want to become your own boss, and now you're seeing a way to be able to do that, and you're no longer letting your fears and anxieties kind of hold you back from the stagnancy. Your goals, your conscious awareness, the best that can be accomplished at present. Your goals is to manifest your desires using the tangible means around you and the elements of the earth and the sky and everything at your disposal to manifest your dreams to come true. This is your ultimate goal, to manifest your desires into the tangible realm. And now you let your fears and anxieties hold you back in the past, but you're releasing that now, and you're getting to like a confidence that comes back to you, because now you're starting to see a way. And now you're having the opportunity to be able to put some energy behind all of your goals. Perhaps you had to make a lot of cuts along the way, a lot of sacrifices, people and places and things and relationships that didn't serve you, that kept you confused or kept you bound. And you realized that you needed to cut away all of those distractions or the people who were committed to throwing a lot of chaos into your life. And you don't want anyone to come in to try to derail that, because what you have right now, this is crazy. Look at the magician above and the king of pentacles below. This is some significance right here. This is like the alignments are adjusted so that they're in your favor at this moment. And your guardian angel came in to show you a way, to give you some awareness. Maybe you've went through an awakening that made you a little more aware of all the things that you actually do have at your disposal, and that can be reached by making the needed sacrifices. So what is just before you? Two of Cups. This can be a soulmate union. This can be just integration. Integration of yourself and all of your good and bad qualities, and acceptance of the awareness of who you are and what you can achieve and the gifts that you were given. It could be also soulmate union coming up ahead of you. And it's maybe something could be a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart, or meeting a Gemini. But it's definitely a karmic soul tie. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself, Leo? How do you see yourself, Leo? How do you see yourself? Your personal strengths and weaknesses in yourself. Five of Swords. You see yourself as someone who is willing to work with other people and negotiate. It's Five of Swords in reverse. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to be combative. You know, generally you want to work with other people, and you don't want high conflict around you. to cause you a lot of issues, and you don't want to be around people who want to fight, or that you feel a need to have some kind of conflict with, because that's not you, and you see yourself as generally someone who can get along with others, someone who is open to working with others within reason. Nine of Swords in reverse, your environment. How others perceive you. Nine of Swords in reverse. So your environment, your home, your surroundings, and how you perceive yourself, this is coming out of anxiety and fears. This is someone who is no longer held back by their anxieties and fears. Maybe someone who was going through a time of trials and had a lot on their mind or plate or worries, and now they see a piece of that lifting off of you. And it's like you're no longer taking anybody else's crap. Like if they want to fight with you, you're not willing to go in there and fight with them. It's like, and you're less willing to take on a lot of their projections. Like people, they have issues with you or directed towards you. You're starting to learn that, you know what, it's more often than not, it's not about you, Leo, when people blow up at you, or, you know, of course it's not acceptable and you would never tolerate it, but perhaps you took it really personally in the past, and now you're learning that, you know, it's more their issue than yours, and majority of the time it's not about you if people are having issue, you know. Now, your future, what is just before you, Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning, which is awesome. You could be easily about to meet a new soulmate or soulmate union, and you're going to have a new passionate beginning. And it's like you're able to actually go towards it because you made the necessary cuts of the things that were holding you back, that stopped you from going forward. You know, maybe people who try to stop your progress in ways, because sometimes, you know, sometimes miserable people like company. Misery loves company, you know, sometimes. And maybe sometimes they kind of use you as like the unloading plate, and you're being able to keep better boundaries by not letting them question you, your integrity, your rules and plans, because really it's usually the other people's input that actually causes you to not be sure of yourself. And now that you did cut away people that constantly question you and, you know, the way you go about things, you're actually seeing like how amazingly capable you are without those people, and how much more time that you have to yourself when you're not constantly dealing with anyone else's issues and crap, you know. And that became like the catalyst into being able to bring what you want into this existence, into this tangible realm. it's like you're leaving those people to their own issues because, more often than not, it's not about you. So, I mean, sometimes it is, and sometimes it's important to see that. But majority of the time, it's not. But if you're dealing with a constant drama, I guess it's both too. But usually when it's out of nowhere and things like that, that's usually more on them than it is yourself. Just be mindful of like the company you keep, because it seems like maybe you've had a history of having those kind of people around that try to throw you off balance or second guess yourself. But now you're seeing a new awareness to all of this, and you attained a certain kind of balance, and you're not willing to just give that up for anyone or anything, because what you were in the past was like dealing with conflict that other people brought to you, and now you're not dealing with it. Like, look at all this amazing potential. It's fantastic. So what the outcome and what you will gain from this experience, the reward, the quality or tool that will help you achieve a breakthrough. So the goal, the outcome, what you'll gain is the Hermit. This is learning to be on your own, learning higher knowledge and deeper spiritual meaning and knowledge that's brought in from yourself, and not all of these recycled thoughts that people bring you. This is purity of thought. This is being okay with yourself and searching for your own truth and knowledge, learning how to be alone but not lonely. And it looks like you're going out on a spiritual journey to find the secrets of the universe, and you don't do that by looking on the outside. You do that by looking within. The journey of 1,000 steps usually starts with 1,000 miles usually. What is it? The journey of 1,000 miles usually starts with one step. And the journey to healing and self-discovery is always an independent one. And it's learning that all of these outside influences and distractions are really just that. And it became more noise and headache than you would like. And you're not willing to taint your clear vision with other people's unresolved issues and traumas. And you gained a great balance and awareness, and you're going to even gain an even greater balance and awareness after this. And I see you're going to gain great power after all of this, like, clarity that you achieved by how much potential that you actually have when there's not a bunch of naysayers around you or just general detractions to keep you from actually hearing your thoughts. It's like universe came and created balance for you. And it's giving you an opportunity to start something that's really fulfilling and that will add a lot of passion and drive into your life. And whether it's a new romantic relationship or possibly a business partnership or possibly a friendship or just a general business and an integration with yourself, there's some great knowledge ahead of you, Leo. Let's see. 9 of Wands. There is a hidden defensiveness maybe some underlying feelings that you have because of this gain of clarity and awareness and balance that you have. You're almost defensive towards anyone coming in because all of this was so hard won for you, and you had to make a lot of sacrifices and cuts to be able to attain this amazing synchronicity. And just be careful that you're not too defensive by blocking out someone that actually has a lot to offer, and that could even be a gift from the divine. But let's see, let's give you some advice. But wow, new passionate beginnings, someone new. This is a pretty awesome reading for you, Leo. And I'm very excited for you. Where is the beeping cards for beep beep? Okay, now let me give you a few oracle cards as advice from Spirit. And if you want to hear it, here it is. The Leo advice from the universe. The Leo advice from the universe regarding the spread and the Leos that this attains. This involves or resonates with. Why? So, first card out is why. Ask yourself why it is that you got involved with the people that you did, or maybe you allowed yourself to be influenced in negative ways. Maybe you have to ask yourself on what are some of the unconscious drives that actually make some of the decisions that you do make about the type of people that you involve with or keep around, that somehow throw off your equilibrium. Serendipity. There is going to be some coincidence, some strange happenings, some strange synchronicities, or a strange by accident, but something kind of like almost like a strange occurrence, or that will happen, like a happy accident, but possibly even universally planned, kind of like seemingly accident situation, by chance, by divine path. Ask yourself why you were given the clarity or gifts that you were given, and possibly even the luck and protection that you have. This is by, I believe it is by, like, cosmic design, that you were given the resources to be able to build something. Maybe you're going to have somebody come in or meet somebody by some strange coincidence or happy accident who will want to build with you, or by some happy accident you're being given resources to build, and either universe is trying to send you messages, the divine is trying to send you messages. Listen to the signs and synchronicities. Perhaps somebody will be sending you a message about wanting to build about something that you want to build. And it's going to help you go the distance, because this is karmic. This is fated, because I believe this was something that was meant for you. And something's going to be coming in quickly, wanting to send you a message about building with you. And it's something that's definitely karmic. It's like you're here just trying to work on what you need to, and putting your head down, and you're being resourceful. And when you do that, you're kind of putting out that energy into what you want to build, that business, that passion project. And when you put that energy into it, it helps you build more energy into going towards your fated path, your karmic path, something brand new, possibly ordained, but it will be something amazing. Just be clear of why you were given the opportunities and gifts, and not to squander any opportunities that you do have. This is given so you can make the most out of it. Like the Magician and the King of Pentacles, use the resources that you have and the elements around you into bringing your desires into this tangible realm. Because bottom of the deck, Treasure Island, because you're going towards your fortune. I really like this. Something's big's coming up, Leo. And the more you put energy into something is the more that you're going to get out of it, is really the gist. And yeah, I love you, Leo. This is an awesome reading. You have a whole lot ahead of you. And feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and donate on the link below if you would like. Sometimes there's extra stuff on the bottom, information-wise. If anything kind of comes up later, I would add it there. Alrighty, bye.